Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to Sunday School Simplified. If you haven't joined us before, this is where we take our Sunday school lesson and squeeze it into a short, sweet video that is good for all ages and the entire family. If you'd like to follow along in our scripture, it is James chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. And this is where James, Jesus' brother, is telling a story about a man. Like, if a man walks in the nicest clothes, and then a man walks in with tattered rags, basically, and the opposite of nice clothes, you wouldn't give the nice man the best seat and the man in tattered rags the worst seat, or a seat on the floor, just based on what they are wearing or how they look. And it's talking about how God doesn't want us to show favoritism. That's what it is. Favoritism is showing someone better treatment, giving someone better treatment than someone else for any reason. It could be by how they look or something like that. I asked the kids, like, have you ever gone over to your friend's house and you go to play with their toys and you go to play with maybe like a doll or a car, and they're like, oh no, not that one, that one's my favorite. And then you go like, okay, what about, no, that one is my second favorite, you can't play with that one either. Or if they've ever been the one that does that. And that's also a form of favoritism. It's like not sharing your best or what is best with others because we want to keep it to ourselves, or maybe we think by doing it, it's going to do something better for us. And what James is saying is that by not showing favoritism, it's doing the most important thing. And if we follow anything in Scripture above all else, it's love one another. Because if we're showing favoritism or preferential treatment to someone because of what they look like or what they're wearing or for any reason, that's keeping us from loving them wholly and with our full selves as God challenges us to do. And then we also did, like, what I've been waiting to share with them for a while is make this magic potion, or it's lemonade, and you add this powder to it that makes it change colors. And then with our Bible food truck, we shared the second part of our story where it was David protecting a man named Nabal's crops and sheep, and then David and his soldiers were super hungry, so they asked for food because Nabal had plenty of it, and he denied them, and David got angry and wanted to attack them. And it was the unlikely person, which is like our lemonade was very unlikely to change colors. Everybody thought it would turn green because we added blue powder to it, but it actually turned purple, and then it turned pink. And Abigail, the wife of Nabal, swept in and she gave them food. Not only did she give them, food, she gave them a feast, plenty, more than they needed. And not only were they happy, then they went on to continue to protect Nabal. And in tying in with our scripture from James, she did the opposite of favoritism. She could have judged them. She could have said those were bad people because they were going to attack my husband and take, our things. But instead, she chose not to judge them by their actions and just love them. What James called us to do, love one another above all else. Not show favoritism, just love. It's when we're first born, when we're little, our instinct is to love. We're taught how to hate, taught how to judge. So as we get older, we have to fight back and challenge. Like I said, if you noted, I said God challenges us because it's not easy. So we have to take that challenge and do the hard work and choose love, not judgment, not hate, not favoritism, and love one another. And if you'd like to catch how to make our potion recipe, that's going to be on our Bite-Sized Blessings this week. I can't wait to share it with you. So that's it for this week's Sunday School Simplified. Thank you so much for joining us. Go Vols. Jesus was on our side last night. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.